What's up, fam? And welcome to another week of the Ohm Kiwis, coming at you from little old New Zealand. I am MOXLEY, and this is our lovely Megan. And yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Megs? You haven't had a great week, darling.
Straight into the shit there.
I know, but we've had a week off. People have missed us. The amount of messages I get when we postpone a show. So they've missed us, darling. They want to know what we have been up to.
Yes. Well, for those who don't know, we didn't do our show last week because, unfortunately, the day of our show, I had to travel up to the East Coast, to Torere, where my mother is from, to bury my auntie. Yeah.
One of them times.
Yeah, it's one of those. I ended up coming back earlier than I really wanted to, but yeah, didn't really have a choice in that matter, which was most unfortunate. It was due to vehicle space. Vehicle space is what it kind of boiled down to it. I was lucky. We had some close, well, my parents' close friends, Mr. Ed and Susie, who are also both vapors. They came up to the East Coast to support my mum, and yeah, I came back to Wellington with them, so that was awesome. And
cool. So you got to
ride. Yeah. Because when we travelled up the country, yeah, my mother was already up there, and yeah, so having me come home on a different vehicle meant that there was going to be space for my mother to come back home. So yeah, I came back Friday night, and my parents and the rest of my family, who also live down here in Wellington, they all came down, and I think they got home Saturday evening, I think. No, it was Sunday evening they got home, because yeah, my father reached out to me Labor Day. I dropped a bottle of juice in Mr. Ed's truck, so my dad so kindly brought it back to me, and I had like a wee catch up with my father as to what happened after we left. I guess they had a wake, and the day that we had the burial was my sister's birthday, so there wasn't much of a celebration for my sister. She just wasn't in the mood, but which I don't blame her. And yeah, it's sad to see someone that you care about pass, but it was a beautiful send off. It was very beautiful. It was a gorgeous day up there.
It's always a hard one to A, deal with, and B, talk about, which is why I wanted to slam it out at the beginning of the show, Megs, because like I say, people have been messaging, wondering why we postponed last week. Obviously, lots of people missed the post I put out. So I just wanted to, yeah, for you to have your time.
Fair enough. Yeah, it was all my fault. I'm sorry. My bad. No, yeah. So that's what happened. That was why we couldn't do the show last week. Yeah, it's because I was on the road, and yeah. But I have returned, and trying to think of warm fuzzies and butterflies and fairies and rainbows and all the pretty things.
Well, how about not pretty things, and we'll just go cool things. I'm all about side hats. No.
Oh yeah, cool things like. Oh, God, can I pick them all up? No, I can't. I dropped one.
Don't do it just yet, though. Don't do it just yet. We'll do shout outs and stuff first. Yeah. She's got an ensemble of things to let you know her thoughts on this evening.
Yeah. I have I've recently acquired some new RDAs. I'm not going to do any up close and personal things because I'm currently vaping on most of them, but there is two that I have that I'm going to try and talk about that I'm currently not using, but they need to be washed. So I've been a little bit busy when I got back from the East Coast, so yeah, and doing this was a little bit impromptu. Like Mox and I literally threw it together last night. So
We'll forgive you, darling. We'll forgive you.
yeah, so I'll do my best, and I will try and explain each of the products.
We'll come back to them in a few minutes, honey. We'll say our highs to everybody.
Hello.
Oh, okay. So there's a couple of people out in chat like, why are you playing with your hat, Mox? Okay. This bit keeps going flat, weird, and obviously I've got it sideways. I don't want to be wearing a hat tonight. That's why I took it off before. However, we have my lighting issue once again. So I'm sidewaysing for the sake of the lighting issue, not for the sake of wanting to wear a hat tonight. So that's why I kept playing with it, because the front bit kept falling flat. And I'm actually going to talk about the DRIPPIN dolls hats a wee bit more and a little bit later on. We're going to do some shout outs and bits and pieces, and then we will come back to Megs's awesome, hey, let's see what your thoughts are on a whole lot of new gear you've actually got in the last 2, 3 months, 4 months, recently, with the recent ones.
Yeah, yeah, they're all atomizers. I haven't gotten any new mods. It's ridiculous, the ratio of mods to addies I have. It's crazy.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. All right. Let's see who's hanging. I see a few peeps hanging out there. I hope everybody's having a fabulous night. And oh, I see some names that don't normally get a chance to hang on a Wednesday evening at this hour. What's up, darling Aria? We got Pip in the house. Another one of our NZ dolls who was part of the E-Juice Bar crew. And yeah, she doesn't often get a chance to watch us because she's working so hard. So hello, darling. Welcome. What's up and love's going out there to Chris Harris joining us from the States. And we got Jen is hanging out and James is in the house. Another oh, hang on. Is that our Jen? You people who change profile pictures, I suddenly go, is that the same person I know? Jen, is that you? If it is, another one of our NZ dolls in the house, and half of 44 South Liquids, of course. We got Miss Maxie doll hanging out there. We got Mr. Mick Cowlings, who is Lawrence. Are you loitering at work, Lawrence? You better be working, boy. What's up, going out there?
If I can recall correctly, he said that he found his headphones so he can listen while he's at work. So
oh, bless. Don't get in trouble just because you don't want to miss the show, darling. Big loves going out there out to Moses and Mr. Nick Booth hanging out. Yeah, always lovely to see peeps having a opportunity to come and join us regularly, and then we see names come back who have a break and hey, you found us again. Fuck yeah, it's awesome to see names that come back after a little break and then we see them again. Right, I'm going to say this wrong. We were just having this discussion. And I know I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm pre-apologizing because I don't know if it's meant to be 2 words as so crazed. That was a really good effort on my part, I must say. I had that all wrong about 10 minutes ago. Or if it's meant to be Socrates. So what's up, honey? Apologies that I don't know how to say your screen name because I see it 2 different words, so I'm not sure which one it's meant to be. Oh, okay, that was a different Jen. Our Jen's in the house. Hey, Jen. Okay, well, big extra loves to extra Jens tonight. Yeah, we got extra. Hey, how you doing? Big loves going out to Mosh, also another one of the crew hanging out from the US. And we got Stars. Miss Pepper is hanging out from Aussie land. And we got a System Smile double was in the house. Hey, Sandy. Oh, Mr. NZVapor, QJ himself, has joined the show. What's up? I see Nicola just rolled in. I haven't even got to the end of the list and people are starting to roll in some more. Where are we? Loves. Mwah, going out to the Link, who everybody knows. Link's got a belly button. And extra loves going out there too, Vince. Mr. V-Dog hanging with us from Canada. Right, who did I miss that strolled in while I was getting to the bottom of the list? I think it's everybody right now. So, of course, if you guys want to shout out or you want us to say hey, or of course, if you even have a mundane question, throw it out there in live chat and we will do our best to answer you, interact with you guys. And of course, if you're joining us for the first time, we do our best to try and interact with our live chat and also let you guys know as well what's going on, because on the replay, of course, the live chat isn't there. So, right. Oh, it's 2 words, darling. So is it Socrates then? I just spotted that. I'm glad I had it right. I just want to say, I just want to put it out there because I've got another friend who uses the screen name Socrates as well, and he's also overseas. And yeah, it's quite funny when you see multiple screen names. Like, hey, I just saw an Elmo. What's up, Mr. Elmo? I see yous. Yeah, Socrates, the other guy I know, he's all one word, but I totally looked at your screen name and totally saw the same thing. So I'm glad I said it right. Yeah. I didn't. Just having a proud moment here. Loves going out to Jonathan. I see he's just strolled in. What's up? What's up? Now I'm just going to do a wee little catch up because I can never see chat when I've got that list up. Just saying. Oh, yes, okay. I just caught your comment, Jen. Welcome. And yay for NZVapor love is my answer to that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my intro ramble. Now it's time to just hang. I'm sorry. Hey to the lurkers. Hey. I'm sorry.
You can't forget to say what's up to the lurkers.
Oh, for a minute I did. I apologize. All right. Let's roll on. So, Megs, darling, what do you Hi, Dave. Sorry, that just popped up distracted me right in that moment as I paused. What are you going to tell us about today? Now, just remember, guys, this isn't a full-on review like we do with our mods and kits and hardware that we send. This is just Meg's casual thoughts on some new gear.
Just talking about my stuff. My stuff. Yeah. When I went away to the tangi. Tangi is Māori for like funeral. I prepared a number of setups because I had no idea how long I was going away for. And yeah, so I had 5 setups to go just in case. And on some of these things are items that I have kind of recently acquired. So I'm going to start with the stuff that I've had for a while, so and you are all kind of familiar with. So yeah, I've got my Hustler and the Peerless. So that was one setup that I had, and on that I currently have from NZVapor, that Dre. And another setup that I've had for a wee while now is my Admiral and my stainless steel Druga. I love this combo together. It's awesome, and on this I have an American Juice.
That autofocus of yours, Megan.
Did it focus? Because I wasn't purposely trying to make it. It
did on your hand and then left you blurry. So, just, you know, the camera's focusing on the mod, not Megan right in this moment. Just saying.
Cool. And on that, I am currently vaping Fantology Potions Ether. And the 3 Addies that I have that are kind of new, that are new to me, on the broadside I have the VandyVape Icon. This was one of the first RDAs that I got from that was a VandyVape product, but I hadn't used it yet until I set it up onto this. I actually quite like it on the broadside. Looks quite smart.
It really does. It's like a wee setup.
And yeah, I was very surprised by it. I don't have like a proper squonk box, so I haven't used it in regards to, because it does have bottom feeding capabilities. But I was very happy with the build deck. If it didn't look so kind of gunky and having two coils in there, be able to see it. You'd have it kind of has a 4-post setup with the positive or the middle posts being slightly raised. Personally, for me, I would have preferred to have had the negative end slightly raised because it kind of fits with my coil placement. And that's where the recoil comes into play, because those negative posts are up a little bit higher than the positives. But I really like this RDA. Airflow's good. Oh, I'm trying to remember if it was this one. I don't think it was this one. Fully just exploded in my mouth.
Explode.
It was a
Oh, and for those of you hanging out, I'll just take this moment while Megs is having a quick vape. We are announcing the winner tonight. Don't worry, that's why it's there in the title.
yes.
And that will be coming out after Megs' wee little review. So just hang tight, guys. It's coming. And I'm going to do a wee little impromptu tasting of it as well. QJ didn't know that, so he just found out right then.
Yeah, so my little impromptu sort of like review thing, I wouldn't necessarily, yeah, it'd be kind of like a review. It'd be more like my experience with using these RDAs. And there's an RDTA in there as well. My experiences with using them so far. With the Icon, I definitely rate this. I rate this, oh God. I'm trying to remember what I would liken it to, but
now, I'm going to play the devil's advocate with every one of your statements, honey. Would you rate it as a coil builder or as a generic RDA user? Doesn't matter your coils that's going on. Basic bitch, store-bought, fancy, elaborate.
both.
Or is this a build? Yeah, both?
Yes, like
Okay, cool.
it's easy to build on. So yeah, you can put like your basic coils in there. It's just, you know, placement of those legs so that they can get caught down by those screws. It's definitely easy to build on. Vapor production's pretty good. Airflow's good. I like that it's adjustable. For me on this, because it has two, try and see if I can twist it around. Probably not. See if I can have it come up. Focus. Yeah, so there's two on each side, and I have one of them open.
Can see you cool clearly.
Yeah, I tend to like a slightly more restrictive draw. Not so restrictive so that it's mouth to lung restrictive, but I like to feel some restriction. I don't want to feel like as if though when I go to vape I'm going there has to be some restriction there, and yeah, I quite like the airflow on that. It's a 24mm RDA, and yeah, with it on that broadside, I like the little brass accent just coming from the build deck. It's awesome. I kind of wish that I'd really thought this through a little bit more so that I can actually give more specs on it, but I'm just giving you like my first time experiences with it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's easy to build on. I don't have any cons with it at the moment. Like any RDA, if you over drip, it's gonna leak. But yeah, so I was quite happy with that one. Another one that I have, I got this after the Auckland 510. I purchased this thing second hand, but it was kind of new. I got the Recoil Rebel, I always wanted to get my hands on it. It has a slightly bigger build deck than the original. I believe the original had a 20mm build deck, and this one is 22, 23? Oh my god, I can't remember. Numbers have just gone. But it has a slightly bigger build deck than the original, and it comes with, much like the original, has 2 top decks, but instead of having a Flavor Brew flavor top cap, it comes with a top cap that has the adjustable airflow on it. So I'm going to try and flip this thing around so you can see. So we got 4, and I've closed off the top 2 airflow holes. Once again, I like that restriction, and I want that airflow directly on my coils. If I had the top 2 open, it'll be over the top of the coils, and yeah, I don't quite like that. I can answer that, Chris. My icon is on the broadside.
I gave the answer for the mod she was showing right at the moment I saw the question.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because yeah, I answered the wrong mod because I was looking at the screen right as I read his question. Yeah, that's black broadside, honey. That was my bad.
Yeah. it's the what is it? The aluminium anodized black broadside. I received this broadside as a gift. It was a birthday present. Yes, and I use it a fair amount. However, I use my Admiral the most. But yeah, the Rebel, the recoil, I have that on the Zenith. The Druger is what I have on my Admiral. So that's with the Admiral. And the other, and the RDTA that I have, I got that the day after 510. I stopped in at the Vape Shed to visit Van, and I got this RDTA while I was there. It's the NZVapor Perseus. I'll try and bring that up so you can see. Where's that logo? There it is.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I really like how it's, for me right now in this angle, right there, your liquid sitting on an angle looks like a prop blade sitting in the clear glass. I really like how it's giving me different visuals whenever I see it on Megan's screen, because I don't have one of those. Don't it look like a prop blade?
This RDTA is interesting. I say it's interesting because it's the first RDTA that I have that has a lockable top cap. See, I'll try and bring it up over here. Come on, focus. Come on. Focus on it, not on my hand.
Oh, it's trying.
You've got, like, on either side, they're like little padlocks.
Yeah, there it goes.
So you've got unlock and lock. And it's to lock the top cap into place. I find that really interesting. When it comes to taking the top cap off, I have to hold the bottom piece of the RDTA so that I don't unscrew the top cap. But once you kind of spin it around so that the airflow hole of the top cap lines up with your unlock, the top cap then comes off. And then you do the same thing. You line your airflow on that top cap to that unlock padlock. Press it down and then just give it a twist so that it goes to the lock side, and then twist it back kind of halfway to get that airflow lined up. And at the moment, it's wanting to play games. It's trying to twist unlock again. Oh no. Oh no. Stop! It wasn't doing this before.
Okay, random distraction. I look up at this. Okay, no, this is complete utter nonsense right now. I look up at the screen, I see Chris's comment going, "Focus, Daniel-san," which I knew was about the camera and the moment we just had.
Yeah.
And as I'm looking at the screen, I see a mozzie like right here. And you guys are going to see me just go on the screen because I just got a mozzie where it was right in front of my face.
That is so weird.
Total randomness, you know, the things that happen when you're live.
Yeah, I think my top cap is a little bit too slick, so it's sliding back to try and unlock again. But I got it back. Excuse me while I try and clear my throat a little bit. What I found really interesting with this RDTA is that I can't get it to leak. I've been testing it since I put a build in it. At one point I'm sitting in my dad's truck and I've got it in my hands and I'm literally, because I put it on the limitless arms race because I haven't used it for a while, and I would sit there with it upside down just to see if it'll leak. And it's like, are you okay? You're not going to leak. And
I wish I could say that about my RDTAs.
Yeah, because I've had times with the Limitless Plus where if I get my wicking just right, it'll be perfect and it won't leak at all. And unless you have an absolute blonde moment and you accidentally don't put the top cap back on and you go to tip it and it comes pouring out of that juice hole. I was like, But yeah, when I had this off, I didn't even show the build deck. The build deck is practically identical to the icon.
Really?
Yeah. So it's easy to build on. And instead of having a silicon plunger, like at the moment I've only got a single coil on here. So I'm going to put this up so you can try and hopefully see the bunk. I'm not going to tip it because I do have the top cap off and it's what's stopping it from leaking. You're not going to want to focus. It keeps focusing on my hand. Come on, this. Okay, I'll flip it around then. Fine. So I've got the build. Oh my god. Let's try this again. Okay, twist around. Come on. No.
Go, camera. Go, go, go.
I don't want to put it into manual focus where I have to do it manually.
No.
It's just a pain. Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, so the middle post is slightly raised. I have this coil set up in the middle ones, with the leads just coming down just under this ring so that you can't see them. I've actually enjoyed this RDTA. That's another one. This one is also a 24mm. I say that with questions because it's like, am I right?
Just to confirm, that's the Perseus you're talking about right now,
isn't it? This is the Perseus, yes.
Yeah. There you go, Pippa. That's the name of it. And we got Yeti in the house. There's actually a few people that have strolled on in. Yeti just strolled on in, darling.
I have those that I currently am using. I also have the Pulse 22 and the Pulse 24, but like I mentioned, it's like they're the two RDAs that I have that I've used and they need to be cleaned. What was interesting is that when I had purchased the Pulse 22, I was ultra excited about it because of I guess how they designed the airflow, with it attached to the bottom half of the top cap and it's kind of pointing down towards like your coils, and it left it made it a little bit difficult for it to kind of leak a bit. So that was the part that was a little bit more exciting to me. It's like if I were to accidentally overdrip or something like that, it's just not going to go bleh out the outside of it. And then when I got it in my hands, freaking NZVapor went and released the Pulse 24, didn't they? So I was like,
straight away, just to disappoint you.
Yeah, pretty much. The difference is, like, if you're unaware, with the Pulse 22 versus the Pulse 24, is the obviously the sizes are different. So the Pulse 22 is a 22mm Addy, and the Pulse 24 is a 24mm Addy. The 24 has the ability to go into dual coils or use dual coils, which was like, that's a win, because I like my sub-ohm coils, and it was very difficult to do in single coil mode on the Pulse 22. So yeah, but I do use them both. You would have, if you've seen any of like the past shows where I've used the Revenger and I don't have the Revenger tank or the energy tank on it, it's because I have the red Pulse 22 on it. I really liked it on this, and I thought it was like a nice little matchy setup. The Pulse 24, I had, what did I have that on? I think I had it on my Hustler. And yeah, it's currently sitting in a little bowl where I need to clean my addies. I got distracted, Alexis. My hand gestures are amusing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a very handsy, like when I speak, I use my hands a lot, and I can't help it. It's become automatic. So if you see me kind of doing, yeah, it's just me. But I'll try and see if I can kind of dig out the Pulse 24 and do. I'm only going to get myself frustrated because it's like the autofocus doesn't want to play today, and when it does, it's like, oh, okay.
I've got a wee little impromptu tasting coming up very shortly, guys. Let you know my thoughts on the juice, whose name we will be releasing very soon. Very soon. It's coming out on the show real shortly. Oh, I do like that red. It looks good.
Yeah, so the red one, I had it on the Revenger, and I quite liked it on there. And then I had I've got the black 24. The Pulse 24 and the 22, I like both of them. I found them quite easy to use. They're postless, and yeah, so installing coils is simple as. It might be a little bit fiddly if you don't know how long to make your leads. What I did to kind of combat that when I first built on it was to put one of the coils up against the RDA and kind of made a rough guesstimate. Well, not a rough guesstimate, but with the RDA fully completed, like so, I would put the coil up against the outside of the RDA and kind of measure it down to the bottom of the top cap to about where the airflow would be, and I would snip the leads there. That's what I did the first time I used it. Need stuff all over my hand. I believe I've covered all of the newer ones. So the Pulse 22, the 24, the Icon, the Perseus, all from NZVapor, and the Rebel, the Recoil Rebel. So far, I'm very happy with all of those addies. I get quite fickle when it comes to purchasing atomizers. For me, when I'm choosing addies, I am looking for, can I build on it easily, and can I fit the builds that I make in it. If the post holes are too small, for instance, I'm not going to buy it. If the airflow options... Yeah.
About what type of vapor are these RDAs for?
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's like, yeah, I can fit my big coils in there, but you can also do your basic coils and fit them in. It's just a matter of ensuring that you've got the right amount of wraps to match up with your post placements. But yeah, like I said, I'm very fussy when it comes to purchasing my vape gear. That not only do they have to be visually appealing, they also have to be easy to use, and they do what I want them to do. Yes, get it out there, Star.
You don't want to buy a product that you're not going to be happy with if you can avoid it, obviously. We got a good question going on out there, and I'm not sure if it's country specific because it's only relevant for currency and price of things. But if you're on a budget, when money's a little tight, what do you recommend as a good Addy? And without automatically going clone, you know, because there's clone available for everything. Do you have? I mean, again, I'm not sure if Jonathan.
What I like about NZVapor is that they make products that are affordable. So like the Icon, the Pulse 22 and 24. If you're looking at US dollars, you can easily purchase those anywhere from $20 to $30 US. So like what I would consider my expensive Addies, I'd be looking at the likes of the Druga, trying to look around, my Twisted Messes RDAs when they came out, the Goons, those ones I class as my pricey Addies. But yeah, the NZVapor range is definitely within the budget category, which is, I guess, played like a smidgen, a small tiny part in me buying them was that they were easy to get. I might have to keep an eye on my Icon. I just see KVM Productions. It's the screw strip and the plating comes off.
That's a shame to hear that, Steve. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on my Icon too with that one. Although, as already stated, it is an affordable Addy. But
oh yes, see that's another Addy that I want to get my hands on. Pippa or Stars and Clouds Creative had mentioned the Wasp Nano. It's really cheap, really cheap for a single coil Addy. When I came across one online, it was while I was away, simply because Susie was using one. I saw her set up the day of the funeral. She's got a Vicious Ant Squonk box, and she had the Wasp Nano on it. And I was like, man, it was such an insane looking setup. So yeah, I definitely want to get my hands on one of those RDAs, and I plan to.
Just spotting Steve's comments out there about his Icon use. All good. I'm going to keep an eye on that one.
I'll keep an eye on my one as well, and I'll give like a bit of an update if I see any such things happening with my one. I really hope that doesn't happen because I quite like this RDA.
I hope that doesn't happen too. But, my dears, moving right along, I'm going to give a quick wee impromptu tasting of the No Name juice that was part of a competition that we've been running courtesy of NZVapor for the last 2-3 weeks. So QJ made these awesome labels, which we never saw. We only saw these once the bottles started going out across the country to the people who entered. And he made these awesome little labels with all of the steps of what to do once you receive the juice and who to tap and what to do. Like, brilliant. We get special labels. That's so cool. Right. I know the profile of this. However, today was actually the first time I tasted it. There have been some interesting juice names come in with this competition, and it has been very amusing to see people's thoughts. I'm going to give it a quick taste and give you guys the profile. I'm going to let you know what's in it. Let you know what this comp's been all about. So, before I do that, actually, QJ, hope you're listening out there in chat, honey. I know you're doing other stuff. Right, so 3 weeks ago, episode 71, sorry, 2 weeks ago, because we missed last week. Episode 71, we announced the opportunity for somebody in New Zealand to name a juice from NZVapor. And the competition went out for 100 entrants, whomever was first in, first served type deal, 100 entrants to receive a free bottle, a 330ml, just like me and Megs have right here, 330ml to taste this juice and come up with a name for it, and then that is their entry into the competition. Try and name the juice. So we've had some interesting names come in. We've had some awesome artistic photos come in, you know, the wee little vape mail photo. There's been some cool shots. It's been quite interesting on my part, being one of a very small handful of people who have known the profile of this, even long before I told Megs what it was, because I just kept forgetting.
Yes. I just thought that we'd both be kept in the dark, but no.
No. From day one, I knew what it was. So I haven't been able to enter it. And me and Megs we got sent the juice so that we could taste it and know what this competition was all about. And, well, I knew what it was, so I wanted to give it a go. It's been really fun, guys. It has been awesome, the participation from you all, the interaction that's been going on with this competition as well. Big loves and appreciation for everybody who participated. Bless. Love yous, Vape fam. Bless. So, with no further ado, the profile of, name this flavour, Mr. No Name that I've been calling it, is a frozen raspberry with cotton candy. Boom! There it is, guys. But how many of you guys picked up on the cotton candy? I gave you one clue, frozen raspberry. That can mean anything. That's just a clue. That's not the whole recipe. And yes, there are some layers in it. I'm not going to give you every ingredient, but that's the baseline. It's a frozen raspberry cotton candy. And we do have a winner. QJ has picked a name. There is a winner, and I hope they're watching live this evening, because it's going to be a big grin. I'm going to taste it right now for you. It is a nice summer, refreshing all-day vape. I really enjoy it. QJ has done brilliantly with another recipe for his line. For me, there's colada on the inhale. You get a nice big mouthful of raspberry slushy type vibe going on that mid layer. And then I get the cotton candy very subtly on the exhale, but it rounds together like a raspberry slushy and the hint of something else. That cotton candy leaves you going, what's that other lolly? Yeah, nah, it's a good one. It's right up my alley, this fella. So if you guys like your sweet vapes and you don't mind colada, it's not everybody's vibe. It is a really nice, refreshing one, especially for a hot day. And look at that plumage, yo. I'm only hitting it at 47 watts.
What's your resistance?
I've still got the stupid high coils in there, 0.4.
Well, you don't really want to hit those any higher than what you're hitting it already.
No, that's what I mean. I can't even hit it at 50 watts before I start feeling them melt. Yeah, colada on the inhale, raspberry there in the mid layer, combining all together on the exhale with the cotton candy. It's a lovely vape. It's been a great competition, guys. And
it's a very cool vape. It is like instant.
For those of you who are unaware what the colada ingredient is that we mention, quite often when you try and vape and you're like, what's that? And you're trying to pick if it's a menthol or it's a mint. The mint isn't there. There's something, it's not minty.
Colada adds
it's not
an icy layer.
It's the frozen, it's the slushy, it's the if something has ice in the name, it's usually that ingredient. It is not a menthol and it is not any one of the mint families. So for those of you who don't like mint, don't be afraid to try a vape like this, because it doesn't fall into those categories of the flavors that you don't like. In my opinion, it just is refreshing. It's a icy layer of yum. I'm re-dripping. And yeah, I'm dawdling. I'm making y'all sit on the edge of your seat, because we know the winner. We know the winner. QJ's already picked it. I just gotta say the name. Say the name. Dun, dun, dun. And you know, I like keeping you guys on the edge of your seat. Right, I just want to have a. Oh, QJ's listening. So I hope anybody out there active in chat or lurking or watching this on the replay, that you liked, enjoyed, appreciated, or even if it wasn't your vibe, you know who's somebody who might appreciate the juice that you can pass it on to. I hope you guys enjoyed your free samples and have enjoyed being a part of this awesome way little comp that it's definitely a good way. Definitely a good way to get, it's definitely a good way to get a juice out there, even before it's got a name. It's been a great comp. It really has.
Yeah, clever marketing.
Okay. No further ado. Megan, drum roll, please. And the winner of the NZVapor competition no name juice has been named Chillberry by Mr. Nick Booth. Congratulations! I hope that came through loud. I was leaning into my mic. Congrats, Nick, darling. You have 500 mils of juice coming your way, of this juice you have named, coming your way as soon as QJ has those labels printed so he can send you your awesome named juice that you have. Yeah, he loved your name. It was just simple and it spoke to him. So Chillberry it is, guys. And once those new labels are printed, Nick, you will have 500 mils of that awesome juice. Congrats, brother. Congrats. Yay. Yeah, totally.
A round of applause. Yeah, when QJ announced who the winner was, it's like, yeah.
This is a 750 mil. You know, like, oh, I'm guessing, but that's a shitload of juice, guys. Like, seriously, congrats, Nick. That is awesome. Oh yeah, it's great marketing. I just saw a comment out in chat. It's a really great comp, marketing wise, getting flavors out there. It makes people talk. Hey, have you tried the juice that everyone's talking about? There's this competition going on, you know, like, so really just cool bit of fun that got a whole lot of people involved. So congratulations again, Nick. And of course, darling, we would love it if you have an the obligatory vape mail post tagging both NZVapor and Ohm Kiwis when you get your bottle of juice, because I have no idea what the labels look like. Like, it's going to be exciting to see what QJ comes up with for that label as well.
I'm imagining little like raspberry faces, and they like got icicle bits.
With these awesome artworks that he has in this line of juice, like it's going to be way cool to see what the label looks like once it's released. So congratulations again, honey. Yeah. Congrats. Thank you to all who entered. Effectively, you all won because you all received a bottle of juice. Yeah, it's been a nice little different one. It has been quite lovely. So there you go, guys. The Mr. Juice, the no name, the name that flavour is a frozen raspberry cotton candy. And I'm sure in a future tasting at some point, I just saw that. I hope at a future tasting at some point that we will get hold of the upcoming labelled bottles and we'll be able to show you guys the awesomeness that QJ came up with for it. I just spotted some smart assness going on out there in chat.
Yeah.
QJ just said to Nick, I hope you don't mind if I send it to you in 10ml bottles. That would be so hilarious. Well, you know, there's a bottle a day, 10ml for your day. Oh, it was awesome. Thank you and big loves. And I hope everybody who entered, who received a free bottle of juice, I hope you guys are showing QJ the love because really, you know, we just, oh, you're making noises. Really, we're just getting it out there and spreading the word. But this comp was all QJ. I mean, he made cool little labels. This was, you know, a comp for his company. It's been great. So show QJ the love, NZVapor the love, because top man, coming out of Auckland. Oh, bless, yay! 3 weeks later, comp's done. Sorry, but you know, postpone a show and suddenly there's another week added onto it.
That's okay.
Oh yes, thanks,
what
Alexis.
we have talked about.
This is true. Thank you, Alexis. She's just chucked the link for NZVapor.com out in the chat box. And different to how we would normally do a giveaway winner show, because we have no other specific vendors for this show tonight, I have put NZVapor's links, basic website, sorry, straight main website, Facebook page and Twitter links are all down in the description below. So, yeah, if you want to go and find them or have a peruse, I can't imagine, QJ, correct me if I'm wrong, I'll rephrase that. I wouldn't imagine that this new juice would be on the website until the new labels are done. So look out for Chillberry, guys. That's the now named juice of the comp we've been running for the last 3 weeks. Chillberry, it's divine. Have vape of it.
Such an angry Bill. It's not even anything fancy.
Oh, just go straight to the website nzvapor.com, Chris, and QJ ships internationally. So you would be purchasing direct from New Zealand, hun. I am not aware of anywhere in the US that stock QJ's juice, but again, he's in chat. He may correct me if I have that wrong, but I do believe, yeah, he ships internationally, so just purchase straight from the site, love. Oh, bless. Right, so since we all saw you last, we've had a little bit of, I've had a little bit of excitement, a little bit of something different going on to the usual weekly, monthly Vape Fam community rolling about. Well, it is a little bit different. It's not exactly a regular happenings.
It's not something that you do every day.
No, not at all. I have a friend. I have one friend. Sorry. I have a couple of friends actually who are musicians. I have many friends who are musicians, but these couple of mates have made a vape track, which we will be releasing here on the show in the next few months once the video has been finished. Over the weekend, we recorded the music video for said vape track, which is, it's a great track, and doing the video was a whole lot of fun. Unfortunately, it was limited to those who were able to get here in our region, so it wasn't a big national thing or had heaps of people involved and what have you. It was a we filmed a whole lot of craziness in front of a green screen. It wasn't even green; it was an orange screen. But we're going to be CGI. We're going to be CGI'd into this music video, and we had so much fun. Oh yeah, it was so much fun. So, oh no, I was just trying to remember. Had I mentioned this track at all on the show? I don't think I have I?
I don't think so.
Okay, to give you guys a lowdown, think Sunday afternoon, really chill sort of dub reggae vibes, like down tempo, little bit electronic, blended with actual live instrumental with vocal. So this is why I'm like it's not in the electronic genre. It's not in any specific genre per se, because it's actually a blend of a whole lot of styles that this group does. But this particular track, yeah, sort of Sunday Avo, like I'm going like this because it's the sort of, tempo going on. You got, yeah, chill vibe happening. Just a head bob, just rocking. I can't play it for you yet. I really want to. I'm not allowed to share it with the world until the video is finished. They want to release it as a complete video and track on YouTube to the world in one hit. We will be doing a first release here on the show.
That's awesome.
I know. Yeah, I'm all of a sudden my brain is like all the things. So that's the music vibe, right? So the video vibe, think Star Wars, aliens, outer space, galactic. Think vape, obviously. And we're out in some outer space club, I guess, effectively. It's indoor. How is it indoors? Is it not? I don't know. We're having a party anyway. We're having a bit of a festival. There's a wee little alien rave happening. And we have aliens of many sorts from many different countries, of all sorts of face, hair colour, hat, costume. And there are many of us in the video that were multiple people. So we only just filmed this, so obviously I haven't seen it yet. I'm not going to see it for months. I can't wait. I'm going to be amping it up as I get closer. Not just because I'm in it, because you won't see my face. Honest to God, you will not see my face. I wasn't having a very good face day, so I'm completely anonymous in this video. However, those of you who recognize my clothing will spot me. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun, and I can't wait until we're hoping it'll be released, finished, mastered. Like the track is in mastering over in the US right now. So like this is all professional music I'm talking about, not just whipping it together at home. The track is being mastered in the US, and yeah, hopefully by Christmas they're aiming for the completed video, because obviously CGI is a lot of time and hours spent at the computer screen. So I will keep you guys updated. But that was a lot of fun, and I can't wait for everybody to see it. And if I'm allowed to release the music track earlier, then we will here on the show. Yeah. Oh, there's so much excitement going on inside right now. It really is.
So much excitement.
There's no other way to say it. Like, okay, it's one thing to film something, and you got your green screen, and you got a whole lot of shots you're taking and cutaways, and probably anybody who doesn't know anything about film editing has no clue what even those words mean. But you can do so much in post-production. I mean, you guys see the awesome films that come out at the movies that get released online, la 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 la. CGI can take months, but can look amazing. So I have no doubt that there is going to be a whole lot more crazy aliens and a whole lot more vape in the video than what we filmed the other night. But I can't wait to see what outer space aliens they come up with. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun.
So how many people attended to make said music video?
I bloody knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say it. Not as many as we liked turned up, but through the magic of the CGI and the computer, many people can be made out of one person. Many people can be made out of one person with costumes, wigs, various masks, hats, glasses. Yeah, there weren't as many there as we would have liked, but we damned well had a party. I really can't wait to see what they come up with. It's going to be so much fun, guys. So
it'll be interesting to see how it turns out, because I remember how many people you said were vapors.
Okay. Megan's pulling it out of me, isn't she? She's pulling it out of me. All right. Here's the deal. A shitload of people let me down, and none of our vapors turned up. So I'm the only vapor in that music video. So it will be damn interesting what I come up with, because we took a hell of a lot of vape cutaways, and even gotta get my O's down. My O will be in this video, not Megan's. It's
like, as you were telling me the story, it's like, man, I wish I could have made it down there. At least then there would have been two vapors.
I was trying to avoid telling them all that bit. You meanie. Needless to say, 4 of us had a fucking great time. It was hilarious. She's laughing at me. She ain't laughing with me.
Yeah, it's quite disappointing that the turnout wasn't what you were hoping for, but at least you had a blast while doing it.
Oh no, well, okay, I saw it this way. I had committed to help my mate do a music video for a vape track, and the track's really good, so I believe in what he's doing. I believe in his music anyway. I've seen the preliminary to the video, so I already knew the vision he had, so I could see the bigger picture, the vision. So I committed to that, and I didn't want to let my mate down. So there's that side of it. And then there's, no matter what's going on with my health, and I wasn't feeling flash on Saturday. I didn't want to go. I just wanted to stay sitting on the couch like everybody else who probably did. But I went, and I'm glad I went, because I didn't let my mate down, and because no other vapors turned up, I felt like the community wasn't letting his project down, even if it was only me turning up, if that makes sense. He's not a vapor. So I'm still mid-process getting him on those. He's a very sporadic last, still hanging on to that last ciggy smoker. So he's not a vapor. He's not opposed to vaping, just the addiction drama, we all know it. So being that I was the only vapor that turned up, I felt bummed that, all those that put their hand up and were keen didn't turn up, and like they said they would, even those with families and all that. I understand that. And it was Labour weekend. That's a very real part of it too for people's plans. But yes, I was bummed, but yes, at the same time, because of all those reasons, was the reason why I was like, let's have a fucking blast. Don't care if nobody's here. We are, So that's pretty much the attitude. And yeah, we had a ball. We had a costume rack. We had all the things. And I don't know how many hair colors I wore that night, how many faces I had on. But yeah, vape was represented, I tell you.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, I am bummed. I'm just reading some of the comments going on out here in live chat. I am bummed, but at the same time, it was what it was. And obviously, it's meant to be that Corey and Dylan are going to make something fucking amazing from those who put the effort in to help them. And that's pretty much, that's how I see that. I don't doubt that they will make something cool. And, and I will feel that warm fuzzy for having supported them do that project.
Nice.
And we'll see what the next one comes up. They're going to try and release a whole album as well. And I'm not sure about a whole album of vape tracks, but a whole album in the specific style that the vape track's done in. Because, like I say, they're a band. They do many different types of genre. Thanks for all the love and support going on out there in chat, guys. I was bummed at the time. I'm not bummed now. Because the proof will be in the pudding. Even if nobody turned up, I have no doubt that Corey and Dylan will make something amazing. And we had a ball, so they've got more footage to do amazingness with. And I've also said that Corey can help himself to any footage out of our shows. If he so wishes to throw another face like Megan in there, any of the O's, Clouds, what have you, I've said he's welcome to grab any show footage if that fits what he needs. You know, I'm not trying to push my own face out there because, like I say, my face isn't in the video at all. But anything to help him get the project done, because I believe in it, is about the side of it. About the size of it, right. Oh, I'm just looking at the time, Megs. There's something we've got to give away. You're not even wearing yours. Oh, hang on. Novels are appearing in chat. Quick skins. Oh, loves to you all. Loves to you all. Oh, man. Right when I want my mouse to type.
Mouse can type?
Shh. I knew what I meant. Okay, guys. You have seen us wear them for a little while now, and you've seen me talk about it. And really, I was just waiting when we needed I was waiting for a time where we were able to fit it into the show without clashing with any other giveaways. We have just drawn tonight's one, obviously, from the last few weeks, and I'm going to put another one on the table. So, I know there's a few of you out there who admire these. Who wants one?
Bandal.
We are going to do a giveaway. No, not of the specific one because it's got my name in it. My name's actual. However, we have a military hat or a beanie to give away to a Dolls fan, irrelevant of your gender, because we know we have many, many males who support us, many trans who support us. Your gender is irrelevant. If you want to rep some doll merch, whether it be a military style cap, now this is the one I've had on tonight. So this is the military style, which is of course separate, not the style of the snapback. It is different to a snapback.
So I have a snapback, so I've worn that a few times on the show.
Military style has the no seam Velcro. Ooh. Or if you don't dig the military hat, you could pick a beanie. Now, this is where we have options. Ooh, options. NZ Dolls beanie. Now I'm giving the winner options. I'll tell you what to do in a minute, guys. Don't stress. I am giving the winner options because we are opening this internationally, and there's different seasons. So we're going into summer in New Zealand, but you guys in the US are about to head into winter. So a beanie might be more appropriate. So depending on your season, where you are in the world. And of course, if you happen to be an NZ winner, you have the option to pick an NZ doll beanie. So that is option only available if you are in New Zealand and you win. So guys, DRIPPIN Dolls merch. Gender irrelevant. So if you want to support us across the globe as an all-females vape crew, and it's not about being sexist, it's about having a safe space for those who are out there who are sexist. No fingers pointed, just for clarity. So if you guys want to support us, and keeping in mind, this is the only DRIPPIN doll merch that looks like this in the world. I'm the only one to have had these printed specifically with my lips altered. See that? That is altered from the international logo. So that's a specific lip design to New Zealand, to me. If you guys want to support us, I'm going to leave this open for a week. So we're going to draw this next week, guys. We're going to go easy one. Hashtag DRIPPIN dolls. Your entry is only valid if you spell it correctly. Hashtag DRIPPIN dolls. And then please, in your entry, we would like you to state which style hat you'd like, so military or beanie, and then please tell us what country, location in the world you are. Now, the only condition, I guess I was trying to find the right word there, condition for the competition is if you are an international winner, shipping is on you guys. This comp is all on me. I'm doing this one. Oh, big loves to MOXLEY, one of our dolls here, who purchased these hats for this giveaway, or for the ability of giveaways on the show. So extra love's going out for MOXLEY to have the merch here so that we can do this. But shipping's on me. So if you're in New Zealand, I will cover shipping. But if you are anywhere else in the world, please, guys, it'll probably only be a few dollars for a hat. But I don't know that until I go to the post office, depending on where you may be. So that is on you guys. If you choose to enter, that shipping is at your cost. So that's the only condition. So to enter, hashtag DRIPPIN dolls. Dolls, plural. There are many of us. DRIPPIN dolls. Then just state which hat you would prefer and your location in the world. So US, New Zealand, Sweden, wherever you may be. Hawaii, I saw some dude watching from Hawaii tonight. Holla. Holla. All right. So, yeah. You guys want some merch? They're really cool when you wear them properly. I was only doing sideways because of the light, but you know. And I've got my, there we go, here, fix my Velcro up. Hey, there we go. There's the military style, guys.
Hey.
Here we go. Hey. There we go. I wasn't center. Oh, blessed. What's going on out in chat? So, yeah. You guys into some doll scares? Is it a thing? Oh my God. What? Sorry, I just caught a comment in chat. Can we all fangirl that Mox wore this? Really? Is it going to be more value if I sell off my ones? If I give away my items? That's a little bit creepy.
Like, sorry, people. I purchased these because I want to wear them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When you do your comment, the comment is to go under this video when it is uploaded.
Yes, what Megan said. So give it a few minutes after the show has ended, then come back and put your entry into the comment section under the video, guys. Not in live chat right now because we're leaving this open for a week. So for your entry to be in, it needs to be in the comments of this video, episode 73, and I am going to put it out in the chat once, how to spell it correctly.
Yeah. Once. And the only reason why we say that is because once the show ends, the live chat completely disappears and we can't see that again. So DRIPPIN dolls is DRIPPIN DOLLS. DRIPPIN dolls.
And I'll repeat again, your entry is only valid if you spell it correctly. If you're not sure how to spell it, take a wee gander in our description of any one of our videos. There's your mega hint. So, yeah, it's an easy one, guys. We want to give some love back to you guys. And we are endeavouring to get some Kiwis hats printed as well in the same awesome embroidery.
Yes, I'm just in the process of trying to tidy up our Ohm Kiwi symbol. It's a little bit too... no, it's not too detailed. That's what I was going to go with. But there is shading and stuff that is in the coils section of our logo, which is down in the corner underneath Mox, that I needed to tidy up. I need to make it as flat as possible, and yeah, it actually looks quite good at the moment, so we may be updating our Ohm Kiwis logo with that particular kiwi, because it actually looks quite good.
Don't stress, it won't be changed much. We're not doing it.
It's still going to look the same. It's just it's just a matter of just flattening it out and ensuring that it is easy for the company to embroider the image onto the merchandise.
I had to do
wasn't offered to do digital prints, but we don't want the digital prints on a snapback. I think it looks better with the embroidery. And I think that particular logo would look pretty awesome with it embroidered and it's popping out of it, three-dimensional.
I had to do so much work on these logos to get them right for embroidery. So we are in that process to get our logo to awesomeness for embroidery, to make Ohm Kiwi hats so that you guys will have the opportunity to purchase and win them in the future also. So keep an eye out for that, guys. And somebody mentioned to me today, like, we've had in the description, our website is coming soon. Yeah, it is. There's been a lot of things going on in the last few months for all of us involved in the website, and there's more than just us two. So it is coming. Just hang 10. I own the website URL, so it's at my financial loss to not have it up and running, but it will be coming. And in the future, when the website is up, all of these merchandisers of the dolls or Ohm Kiwis, albeit if they're a third-party place where we get them printed from, all of that, we will have order forms,
links and all of the stuff.
It'll be all connected, so you can just purchase at our Ohm Kiwis site. So it is happening. It's just slow because life and so much life has just happened. I know that it's been sitting in our it's been sitting in our description for months, and yeah, people have been mentioning it. Apologies. There's just life that got in the way. It's still in the way a little bit, but we're conscious of it, so we're getting there. Bear with.
Yes. It's a work in progress. Work in progress. All good things take time. We're like a fine wine.
Oh, honey, as I age, I am just getting better like a fine wine. I'm not sure my wrinkles agree, but hey. Yeah. All right, darlings. We have done an impromptu giveaway. We have announced the winner of the NZVapor Juice naming comp. Got tongue-tied there. Congrats again to Mr. Nick Booth. We have How Do We Ramble about a music video. Sorry, I just had to add mine. And we have given you guys the deets of DRIPPIN Dolls giveaway that we have going on for the next week. Have we forgotten anything, Meg?
I've forgotten anything. I just noticed a comment in there regarding a hoodie. I believe we've got Ohm Kiwis merchandise. We've got t-shirts and hoodies. The link should be in the description, so if you want to check that out, it's through Print Mighty. So yeah, they're reasonably priced.
And just for those who do know the prices at Print Mighty, the generic merchandise that is available on that link in our description, it is generic. If you want a customed version, then obviously that's going to cost a lot more, and you need to get direct contact with us. But we don't do custom for very many people. because we need a reason.
It requires time and effort, and yeah, because we've got to design the custom hoodies before we send them off to get printed. But yeah, it does cost extra. It does.
So, darlings, unless there are any other questions out there in chat, we're going to end it a little bit early tonight. Seeing as Megs is still getting into routine at home with daylight savings and the little minion that she looks after, she's going to try and get her into bed on time tonight.
Yes, which is unfortunate. Yeah, normally we would go right through till 8, but yeah, 8 o'clock's like bedtime for the little sprog. So I have to make sure that she is ready for bed, and yeah, get her into bed at 8 o'clock, and fingers crossed that she stays in bed, which is something she hasn't been able to do for a while.
So, my dears, we will announce the winner of one of these awesome hats next week. Don't forget, once, hat or beanie, your winner's choice, your choice. Which one do you want? We will announce that next week. So, after the show has finished being live, come back and on the replay in the comment section, put your entry, hashtag DRIPPIN dolls, spelt correctly as an correct entry. And then which hat you would like, military cap or beanie, and of course your location in the world. And please, if you are international, only enter if you are okay with covering whatever the few dollars is for postage for me to send the hat to you from New Zealand. So please be conscious of that. Yeah, that's us, guys. I think we will go out on a few clouds. And of course, don't forget to research so that you are informed, so that you can educate others and advocate truthfully. Love you, fams. We'll see you next week.
And be good to each other.
Oh, yeah, that too. Always, of course. Oh, yes, if you missed it, the winning name of the Name That Flavor was Chillberry. Nice and nice and chill and simple. It really spoke to QJ. Congratulations again to Mr. Nixon. It's a lovely damn vape. I got some going on right now. Chillberry. Keep an eye out for it at NZVapor, guys. Oh, get them O's. Get them. Get you some.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, right. Pop, 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 pop.
A little bit drafty, like right in front of me. I'm trying to get it to the camera. Oh, where are you going?
I'm going that way. All right, guys, we'll have an after party in a minute too. I'll chuck the link out there in a second. And other than that, to all you lurkers and lovely fans, we'll see you next week.